He done married her. He's now I'm gonna put him out there just for a moment. He's my son. I love listen. I love him. I got his back. He know that. He never had a relationship with his father. Raised by his grandmother. If his father came up to him right now and say, son, and he got an idea who his daddy is. Told me one day if his daddy was to die, he don't even know if he'll go to the funeral. In other words, no contact whatsoever. No relationship whatsoever. So now he don't know who is he never have a relationship with his dad. Now what he did was he married her. Her daddy was absent out of her life, and now you have a fatherless husband and a fatherless. Oh God, I'm teaching real good. You got a fatherless husband and a fatherless wife trying to make it work. Now she don't have a history of being validated, and he don't have a history of being confirmed, affirmed, or vice versa. But they married each other, and I just love him. I love the ground he walk on. I just love him. I love her. I just love her. Couldn't keep their hands off each other, so they had to get married. So when they got married, the pastor was up there talking about blessings, talking about my favor come over your life, and I'm looking at them like, man, are you crazy? They got a generational curse. How the hell fast you gonna talk about? I bless you with an SUV, bless you with an RV, bless you with clothes, I bless you. Ain't anybody talk about you. Made a tongue cleave through the roof of their mouth. And I'm sitting right there at the wedding, like talking about them. Like, okay. I'm going to try this. Why? Because I have spiritual insight. And so everybody don't have spiritual insight. So here this knucklehead, freaking horny as hell, done married an older lady, and she got issues, he got issues, but they know they couldn't keep their hands off each other, and so they had to get married. And now they married, now what they gonna do? Let me tell y'all something. Sex is never that good to keep you together. Ain't nobody fool you. Oh, God. Sex is never that good to keep y'all together. Bless God. I told y'all I'm going to make you think, say, Now here this man. So so here this man. Here this man. You know, she done. This to go all over the young people here, but she done whipped him. It's our day. Now Ann done whipped him with them hairy thighs. Now Johnny just can't keep her. So she done whipped him. His nose wide open. Can't nobody tell him nothing now, cause they walk around smelling. And then one day she said, "We got to get married." Yeah, we gonna get married. We gotta get married. We gotta get married. I can't. So now, watch this now. Now you're whipped with issues. Oh, I gotta stop here. Y'all. I gotta say something for the night. I gotta stop. He whipped with issues and never dealt with the little boy that was strapped up on the inside of him. And every time you offend that little boy, the fighting man comes out of him. So instead of the little boy being addressed, that was never hugged, that was never affirmed, that was never embraced, that was never counseled, that was never guided and guarded or protected by a father. Every time he felt threatened, every time that little boy felt threatened, the man on the inside of him just wanted to fight. I had to go over their house many of days to put out fights because she offended the little boy on the inside of him. And the man came forth. Switch places. Then he didn't know enough spiritually, so she had to lead the house. And the little girl that was never embraced, that was never taught, that was never validated or affirmed, got offended. And the claws came out. And that's all she knew how to do was protect that hurt of abandonment. I'm teaching real good. You can say what you want now. She just had to protect that place of abandonment. And every time that place of abandonment was disturbed, the claws came out. So she would have to lead the family, because he wasn't spiritual enough to lead the family to the spiritual place. And so she would have to drag him and try to make him be the spiritual head that God wanted him to be, because he was never really taught the Word of God. And so now that he's in a ministry that teaches the Word of God, he understands now how important it is not only to drop his family off, but to lead his family to worship, but to lead his family to prayer, but to lead his family to church, but to lead his family to pray. Y'all not hearing me. I know this ain't good enough for y'all. And so I got to close. I got too much. So I got to close. I got to close. Watch this. The problem always arises because she knows his weaknesses. And he may look spiritual in public, but she know the little boy in private. The little boy that can't handle pressure. The little boy that gets stressed out over everything. Now I don't know they been. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to give you understanding. Just trying to help somebody. So he might look spiritual in public, but she knows the little shallow boy that's timid, that's fearful, that will hide in the corner, that will hide from the saints, that'll close the door, pull down the shutters, cut down off the cell phone because he don't want to be bothered. But yet she has to walk in public and convince you that he's the man that you see, knowing the little boy that she know behind closed doors. That's too much for y'all.